Building a modern website rarely feels like a unified effort. Instead, it usually operates as a fractured workflow, where creative teams and technical operators are completely walled off from each other. Content creators find themselves boxed in by rigid, template-driven page builders that fight them on every custom layout or design tweak. On the other side, system administrators are left juggling entirely different, disconnected tools just to keep servers running, to authenticate users and wire up external APIs. When a project tries to grow, one of two things happens. The creators accidentally break the site's architecture trying to add features, or the administrators lock permissions down so tightly that nobody can get any actual work done. Luminal CMS resolves this exact tension. It bridges front-end design with back-end oversight, giving both sides specific tools. To see this in practice, we'll trace Luminal's architecture from the ground up, starting with a single content block, scaling out to a massive network of servers. At the granular level, creation starts with the page manager. Creators can draft custom two-column layouts and apply specific CSS to individual pages, keeping design logic clean and isolated. When handling media, the gallery manager allows images, embedded videos, and PDF documents to live side by side in a single cohesive layout. For recurring elements, creators can build content stacks. These are reusable blocks of content that can be designed once and deployed across dozens of pages, cutting out repetitive formatting work. Drafting and assembly are accelerated by native AI assist features, which are directly integrated into the editor to help generate text and structure on the fly. Collectively, these micro-level tools give the creative team complete control over the front-end experience. They can solve immediate design challenges rapidly without ever needing to request a code change from the back-end team. Zooming out from a single page, the requirements shift. Managing an entire active website requires operational logic. Luminal handles site-wide security through a strict role-based user management system. Session controls and access permissions are governed by the platform's core authentication layer, known as guard.php. For commerce, the platform integrates MyStore, supporting direct payment providers alongside printful print-on-demand modules to instantly map products to a working checkout flow. Audience engagement is managed through dedicated modules. The Events Manager Pro handles scheduling and ticketing, while the Podcast Manager organizes and distributes episodic audio content directly from the site. At this scale, the platform is doing the heavy lifting of business operations. It takes a collection of static web pages and instead runs them as a secure, monetized digital operation. But some users operate at an even larger scale. We move from a single website to a massive multi-domain network. Here, administrators configure API keys, manage domain routing, issue SSL certificates, and monitor traffic through VStats analytics. To control an ecosystem of this size, Luminal employs its apex administrative tool, the Farmout Manager. The term comes directly from oil industry slang. Just as a landman oversees a sprawling geographic farm-out of distant oil rigs and drilling wells, an IT administrator oversees a digital field. In Luminal, those external websites, remote servers, and individual e-commerce modules act as the pumps. They are all monitored and operated remotely by a central web hosting mothership. This centralized approach allows a single administrator to push simultaneous updates and maintain control over an entire field of remote servers from one unified dashboard. By engineering specific tools for both extremes of scale, the platform synchronizes front-end creative execution with back-end security protocols. The dynamic range here spans the entire technical spectrum. A solo creator can draft a single page using AI Assist, while an executive administrator orchestrates a sprawling multi-server farm-out, both working within the exact same environment. Luminal CMS provides a technical roadmap that connects granular content tools with global server administration. Whether assembling a single gallery or updating a remote server farm-out, the platform provides the technical framework to maintain a complete digital infrastructure.